there. He'll also steal the ball from you. The question now becomes, will he always be that role, effort, energy player, or will he develop eventually the offensive skills needed to see him reach the next level?
The shot's good from Lopez.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Feeds to Scola. Dishes it to Nocioni. Over to the left wing. Manu Ginobili on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Scola, no luck.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass. I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
The pass to Nocioni. Scola against Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden kicks to George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 6 points here for George.
Timeout call.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Bees check in for Andres Nocioni. Kicks to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Harden.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
And the basket by Ginobili.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Lopez. 8 feet away. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. On up the court. Count the bucket.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now. And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, a dozen turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
Now, here's George. He started closely. Davis dishes to Lopez. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
At the line, Luis Scola. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
Wow. Wow. If I were a coach, I could just only shake my head. They have been absolutely awful from the line this quarter.
Pablo Prigioni. He's checked in for Manu Ginobili. He hits the second from the line. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Left side, George. He kicks it to Davis. Shot off the screen. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Davis has got 10.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And George kicks to Cousins. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Prigioni, the pass to Scola. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
Kevin Love's checked in for Anthony. Screen by Cousins. And George kicks to Cousins. From 13, it's hauled in by Prigioni.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Passes to Harden from downtown. They get it back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. That's now 8 points for Paul George.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then a second shot is the next best thing.
Ball's knocked loose. Cannot hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
Lopez is checked in for B. George, no good on the free throw. And thinking back on George's injury, still a very graphic image in everyone's mind, but he was able to bounce back.
Yeah, it was great to see him get some game time before the end of the season after that horrific injury. A credit to him working as hard as he did, as well as to the training staff that got him back to be able to play before the end of the season.
Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Now the dish to Prigioni. Lopez with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Lopez. And the rejection by Cousins. Towns, the pass to Harden. And George kicks to Cousins. Harden outside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Lopez a screen. Prigioni dishes to Lopez.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And George, here we go. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert. Very often. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one is off. Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, you know, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, you know, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point, but Cousins has proved him and others wrong.
Here's Prigioni. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And here's Harden. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. 23 seconds left in the first half. Ginobili with the 3, and he gets the bucket. Ginobili's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder. They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
From 11 feet away, offensive rebound. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ginobili's got 11 points.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs